Kusal mendis is in at number 3. And the innings is off the mark, as is Kusal mendis. Oh, big shot for 6. Great connection. A little bit shorter in length. He doesn't have the kind of pace to be bowling that length. Yeah, it's a big yawn, because it could have been a bit better. His first ball was an excellent one, and this one, not such a great delivery.
Yeah, it was short. He picked up the length really well and just put it in the night sky and let the breeze do the rest of the work. Lovely strike.
Another short one that's gone up in the air for another maximum. This isn't working after bowling a good delivery. This has been a bit of a disaster for Hamza. 19 for 1. Such a great over in the end. Another short one on the pads, airlifted for 6. Easy shot for Kusal mendis. That's into the gap. Well struck for 4. Good batting. Kusal mendis is putting away the loose stuff.
And he finds the gap on this occasion. That is nicely played. He didn't, well, he just waited for the ball and just opened up the gap on the offside. That is classy batting.
Continues his form from yesterday. Just a slight roll off the fingers. Just waits a touch bit. Kusal mendis and caresses this. That is beautifully timed. It is a punch, nothing else really.
Had some problems in the field, haven't they, with their catching? Drop catches. Now that's gone up a long way. We'll take some catching. Keeper or not? No. And it should perhaps have been the keeper. I don't know whether Azam was going to get there. There was a little bit of a mix-up. And it's another one that's gone down.
Well, just as we were speaking about it, there were 3 men running out of the window. The keeper ran straight back. Mohammad Hamza came in from his right. Just looking at that, maybe, don't think Azam would have gotten there. Maybe why Hamza went for it, but it didn't even touch any part of his hands. Went straight through down.
Ball travelling in the air and not going to carry. Oh no, things not going the way of Karachi at the moment. They're letting himself down a little bit in the field here. And the 50 is up and gone beyond. They are in a pretty decent position here after 5. 54 for 1. Oh, you wouldn't believe it. You just wouldn't credit it. Wow. Every ball, it seems, is going for 4, apart from the one we wanted to go for 4. Another boundary, they're flying here.
Yeah, just reel in the game a little bit. Watch this from the Zalmi. This is very good. That is now 5 deliveries that have gone to the boundary in the last 6 balls. This is really good stuff. It's becoming a touch too predictable. The slow one that is providing a touch width.
That will conclude what has been an outstanding power play for Peshawar Zalmi. They're exactly where they wanted to be. 66 for 1 from 6.
At the moment bowling to Mendis, but has a great matchup against Babar.
Swept hard, finds the man in the deep. Not quite, not quite. You see those taken on the odd occasion, but I think that was just a little too high.
Picked up the length very quickly. Salman Ali Agha at the boundary. Looked like he was in with a chance. Just over him.
Sohail. Hamza. Oh, chipped in the air. But in the perfect gap, and it's still racing away from David Warner. Has to go the Superman dive, and half century now for Kusal mendis. It's maiden half century in the PSL.
Babar Azam continuing his great form in his last 11 innings. Up in the air and finds the gap comfortably. Once again picking up length well and executes.
And driven beautifully through the cover region. So what looked like a big over is indeed that. 14 off, it's 96 for 1. Last 5 overs, 51 runs. And add another 4 to that as well. This is where your fielders really do need to lift. Well, bisected the fielders perfectly once again. This is amazing batting by Kusal mendis.
Continues to time it beautifully.
And now this is the highest partnership that we've seen.
Wonderful shot this time on the ground and finds the gap. That is high class. Yeah, he's having a tough night of it so far, Zampa. It's been pretty special, eye-catching so far. This time down the ground. Has he got enough of it? Just! Oh, just.
Is it going to be another scholarship from KFC? And it is. Just about. You beauty. 18 fours.
So well done, actually, you know, to remember the scholarship when we were looking for that wonderful 6. Anyway, it's 150 for 1.
They need a wicket desperately. And that will just add a little bit more pain.
It's poor stuff.
Well, that is really clever. He knows where the gaps are. He's just playing the field. David Warner going to have to make some changes. What a moment. An outstanding 100 from Kusal Mendis. He really has played terrifically well, and rightly so, will be applauded. That has given his side a real chance of a significant score here.
First Sri Lankan to score 100 in HBL PSL history, so special moment.
Down the ground, not the middle of the bat, but will go one bounce for. Incredible shot, what an over. Zampa has been dealt with here. 4 overs gone for 51, 186 for 1.
Straight as you like, and that ticks around another boundary. They are firing on all cylinders.
Back of the hand slow ball, doesn't matter what you deliver. The intent that he's shown has been extremely effective, and he executes yet again for another boundary.
Not out of the middle, and should be taken. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant at the end. Just as the ball decided to leave, the fielder lunges horizontal. That provides a crucial breakthrough to the Karachi Kings.
A partnership that needed to be broken from a Karachi Kings perspective. It's an area of the game that they've fallen short tonight. And throughout the start of this HBL PSL, Karachi Kings in the field, but not on that occasion. Taken beautifully in the deep, but take a bow. Kusal Mendis, 109 of 52 deliveries. The Zalmis, 192 for 2.